Hey, church family. Welcome to Ridge Views, a view of what God is doing in the life of our Christian community. I want to have a little bit of fun today and also look at a serious topic. So I want to tell you one of Aesop's fables, but I want to do it in a creative way. This is what I call the Tare and the Tortoise, the hare and the tortoise. When I was in kindergarten, we had an old school maid teacher. That's an old maid school teacher. And she used to tell us the tale of Aesop's fables. One of those was the Tare and the Tortoise, which is about a Rast Fabbit, who was as greased as fast lightning. And he used to pick at the toe slurtle on account of him being as school as a slow house clock. As slow as a schoolhouse clock. So the toe slurtle got upfed. And one day he said, Jake must have win it. Jake must have win it. Wait just a minute. I rallied you to a chase. Well, that Rast Fabbit thought that was the honeyest thing he had ever heard. Well, they raced to a gee. They got this foxtail red-tailed fox, with the tushy bed red tail, and to course up the mark for the big marathon. Mark up the course for the big marathon. When the ray of the dice arrived, they both placed at the same start. But in no time, that Rast Fabbit was so lar in the feed, that's far in the lead, that he couldn't see the toe slurtle in his view rear mirror. Well, Bopping Honey, that's Hopping Bunny, Bopping Honey thought that he'd be like a Sunday on a preacher afternoon, and he'd nake himself a tap. Like a preacher on a Sunday afternoon, he'd take himself a nap. He eyed his clothes and sassed asleep. The whole time he was zeeing himself some catches, that toe slurtle was footing one put in front of the other. Just footing one put in front of the other. Well, that Rast Fabbit slept so long that pretty soon the toe slurtle passed him like pictured ready in old number 34. By the time that beeping Slooty upwoke, the toe slurtle was almost finishing the checkered wave, which just goes to show you, whether it's racing a rabbit or facing a fear, praying for a miracle or seeking a savior, if you're going to win the race, you got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And don't give up, because Jesus hasn't given up on you. The Apostle Paul compared the Christian life to a race. And we are called to persevere. Some days we run, some days we walk, some days all we can do is crawl. But we are called, little by little, every day, to put one foot in front of the other, walking with Jesus and toward him. Thanks, church family.